something morbidly comforting about it, I think, out here. We're back in the Ouachitas again. Thought we'd come out here and poke around where we got those grunts and growls the last time and see what we can see and hear what we can hear. Welcome back to Arkansas Bigfoot, everybody. As you can see, we are back at it again in the dark.
Yeah.
Something morbidly comforting about it, I think, out here. We're back in the Ouachitas again. Thought we'd come out here and poke around where we got those grunts and growls the last time and see what we can see and hear what we can hear. Got almost 98% of a full moon tonight, but there's a little bit of cloud cover. I got the Sony AX53 in night shot mode, and I think we're gonna go see what's down the trail, so come on along and let's go. This place has had some really unique and bizarre activity going on between the Sasquatch people out here, the disincarnate people out here, several other things.
It's kind of been its own adventure.
Had EVPs that were just off the rails. what you guys see in the camera is the infrared spectrum of light showing that the camera can pick up. We don't have any regular lights turned on out here. We are completely in the moonlight, so we're just counting on what the camera sees and what we might see passing between the trees with our natural eye.
Okay.
Now tonight we are on the lower trail from where we heard the big female and the young one the last time. I don't know if the camera can pick up the slope of the ground, but it runs uphill in that direction, and the other trail that we were on is probably 120 yards up there, that direction. We're walking parallel to it down here in the bottom, so as you see, the camera kind of jittery. There's a lot of rocks and stones down here that I'm just kind of feeling my way with my feet as we go. As like I said, we don't have any visible light on for our eyes to see, just the moonlight. Hear that? They're right up there on the slope of the hill. And it's just like last time. Didn't take them long to start pacing us.
Do you want to walk up that way?
Well, this will go kind of around that way if we stay on it. I don't want to cut right through the middle of it.
She seemed, when we came out that day after that, she seemed pretty friendly, really. And she might give us a grunt to say hello.
Yeah, I think it was more, the tone of it was more like, yeah, I'm just not comfortable with you being that close right now.
Well, that, and we're not as familiar with their, sounds. Seems like once you can learn the different tones and, short, long, and so on.
Yeah, each one's got its own personality to it. Hear it again. Got some moonlight starting to peek out. I can actually see fairly deep with the naked eye back into there. Like we're gonna put our back up to a tree here for a few minutes and just kind of watch up through there. Come on down here.
Let's see, her name was Nakum. She's got that little one that likes to throw the pine cones and stuff, so.
I'm not sure just by looking at the monitor exactly how deep this is seen out into the woods. I can see shadow movement with my eyes about 50 yards out. So we've got some moonlight poking through here. You can see movement. They just get close enough for the IR lights to pick them up.
Would be good.
When I get around this tree, maybe it'll. Right up through there. Come on, moonlight.
I think that's one of the greatest things about doing these full moon walks is you can see so far if there's not too many clouds. It just feels like it's so much less invasive to them.
This has got enough dense cover that they can step 6 feet in any direction and be behind another tree or another big cluster of brush.
Yeah.
The moon just went behind the clouds. Try not to trip on anything.
You see over here, standing next to this big, I think that's an oak tree.
Yeah.
I was seeing something standing next to it. Oh,
Here comes the moonlight.
Moonlight can be pretty elusive too.
I can still hear the walking up there.
Well, that's the route she took that one night.
I've got a pretty open field of view right here if something would just step between something.
I thought I just saw a shadow almost centering where you were.
Come on, girl.
And she's not shy.
Careful, there's a hole right there.
I see that.
has stopped walking now. I don't hear it. Right back here behind that great big cedar.
Yeah, I feel like she's just standing.
Seems a lot more mellow and tolerant tonight, other than hearing the footsteps back there pacing us.
She's kind of relaxed. I think she kind of knows who we are now.
I've yet to see or hear a limb or anything like that come whizzing out past our heads. So.
Thankfully. I think they're a little more cautious when there's this much light too.
Yeah, it might make them a little more...
You know, they might just stand in one spot.
A little more reserved. And there, I hear the sound again. Crunch, crunch.
I thought I just picked up on a light grunt. Not sure. Oh, something's sitting right here in front of us.
There she is.
Yeah, I just feel it. She's just cautious. I think it's this light. Moonlight.
Right in there.
Come back a tiny bit to your right. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what I was saying.
There's a big tree in front, a group of little trees clustered together, a single one, and then there's a big cluster of stuff right behind that. Right back off to the right of that big tree.
I don't know if we can catch it again. I just caught sight of something in the monitor.
Yeah.
It's really incredible what the cameras will pick up that our eyes don't.
I don't hear anything now.
It's peaceful.
Let's see if I can fine tune this little spotlight in on it maybe.
Feeling somebody right in front of me.
You're walking right toward it. I think that was the hint not to get that close.
Not sounding angry, just be careful, they're just cautious tonight.
Waiting to see if she steps out.
I don't think she's gonna do it.
All right.